Sam had been driving for hours when he realized he was lost. The map showed a road, but all that stretched before him was a strip of asphalt cutting through dense forest, known only as Raven Road. As the sky deepened into twilight, an unsettling feeling crept down his spine, an echo from stories his grandmother had told him as a child. Tales of the skinwalker, a shape-shifting witch of Native American lore. His thoughts were disrupted by a shadow flitting across the road. His headlights caught the briefest glimpse of something. A coyote or wolf, perhaps, though larger than any he had ever seen. The creature stared at him with eyes too intelligent, too human. Moving again, it vanished into the underbrush. Sam's heartbeat quickened. He had no choice but to drive on. Minutes felt like hours until finally, he felt a thump. His car jerked, tires protesting. He pulled over and stepped out, flashlight in hand. The beam cut through the darkness, revealing a deflated tire. As he fumbled with the spare, the forest around him seemed to pulse with life, the rustling leaves whispering secrets. Suddenly, a voice called from the shadows, mimicking his mother's soothing tones. "Sam, come here. I can help," it cooed. Sam's blood ran cold. He knew the tricks the skinwalker played. He shouted into the void, "I know what you are. Leave me alone." The voice fell silent, but a guttural growl echoed in return. Then, something heavy slammed into him, knocking him to the ground. His flashlight rolled away, casting a dizzying array of shadows. In the dim light, a grotesque figure stood over him, its form constantly shifting. First a coyote, then his mother, then a twisted amalgamation of both. Sam's breath hitched in his throat as he scrambled backward. Remembering his grandmother's words, he reached for the only weapon he had, his open pocket knife. "You have no power over me," he shouted, slicing at the air more as a ward than an attack. The creature recoiled, screeching. It shape-shifted one last time into a raven and took flight, disappearing into the abyss of the night. Panicked and wounded, Sam replaced the tire with trembling hands. He drove with urgency, the trees closing in like spectators to his narrow escape. As he sped off, he glanced back one last time. In the rearview mirror, two human-like eyes glowed from the tree lean, watching, waiting. The nightmares that followed would ensure he never took Raven Road again.